LF Don Lauder Phenom was good, everybody was good. I am live. I am live. Oh man, it feels good to actually stand for the truth. To stand for something. That feels good. It's like, am I the only one that can? Am I? Sometimes I think I'm the only group leader out there that can stand up for the truth. That provides the truth. I get blackballed or I get, harassed because I actually told the truth. I've never seen that a day in my life, dude. People got facts on me. Facts. And I get hated on for the facts. I don't get hated on for a lie. I don't get hated on for a fabricated story. I get hated on because it's facts behind what I do. Man, if that ain't some hate, I ain't never seen no hate like that a day in my life. No congratulations. No keep doing your thing, boo. No hold it down. Salute, Phenom. A whole other individual got to hate on me because of some facts. Some facts when they know I called the damn triple. It's like, is he going to do anything else but call triples? Like, you're salty because you're not in a private group to benefit, but I go public to benefit everyone. I try my best, you know? And it never stops to amaze me. Like, it's a new one every day. And these same people are old people that have been watching me since day one. That have been watching me for the last 2-3 months. And they've been seeing me do it on a regular basis. So basically they mad at the facts. At the truth. Damn. Like, you already starting out bad if you got to be mad at the person for the truth. Now you got to fight a dog in the fight if you mad at the person for some false shit. Excuse my language. But you mad at the person because some truth happened? I've never seen those like that day in my life. Like, dude, if you're going to attack group leaders or if you're going to attack someone for calling out triples or claiming they called out triples, attack them because they claimed. Not because they showed you proof what they did. God dang. It's sad. It's sad. But regardless, I'm still super happy. I'm still super happy. I'm still super good. That's what people don't come to understand. I'm still good. Like, the hate will come out of the woodwork when you're doing something positive. It's unbelievable. These people been following me for months. As soon as I tell you I'm finna start a new company, here go the hate. Oh, he called a triple again? Y'all thinking he called the triple? No, somebody confirmed to you that yes, he did call that triple for the only damn state that tripled, Texas. He told you, okay, it's the green light, it's a go. Go ahead. And then yet you're mad at him for doing that. So when I tell you it's an actual proven system on triples, you're still mad about that. And you want the guy that told you it's a proven system on the trips to stop doing what's proven by him. Then I guess you can't please everybody because they want you to stop doing it when that's what you stood on from day one. That I got the absolute system to it. The best thing that the system, the corporation can do is hold it back because it's so accurate. That's the best they can do. Now, what shocked me is they let it come out the way the system says. That's what shocked me. Not that they brought it, that they let it come out because they did not take it back because I called it out. You know, I'm followed by every agent. I'm followed by so many people. I'm followed by so many group leaders. I'm followed by so many third parties to other group leaders so they can run back to the group leaders and say, okay, he's saying this for today. So tell your group this for today because I'm in his private group. So here's a bone for you, group leader. You know, go tell your group that too. So I'm followed by a lot of people. So if I'm going to check a group leader, I'm going to check a group leader because I got the right to, first and foremost. And I stand on something, first and foremost. I'm not guessing nothing. The system says trip sevens. That's how bad it is. The system says trip sevens. What fell? Trip sevens. Why did I open my mouth up and say something about trip sevens this morning? Because the system said something about trip sevens. Better yet, somebody inboxed me and said, look at Texas. Can you take a look at Texas for me? What do you think? So once I did the research from what my system says, yes, it's about to triple today. So yeah, get on your triples. It's a go. If you don't get them today, all hell gonna break loose, basically. And they got them today. Because the system stands up for something. So when somebody threatens to say, hey, you know what? If you don't like what I'm saying, if you don't like because I'm telling you, can you do something else? Or can you stop? I'm going to let everybody know about your book. I already answered that before. You're going to give me free advertisement. After you tell them you're giving them my information because he won't shut up, because he won't stop calling trips, because he got on your nerve because he called trips and said he's calling a trip, and it actually does, and that gets on your nerve, and you're supposed to be a black woman. I mean, come on. You want men to stand up for you, don't you? You want men to stand up for you. But yet you ready to tear down another black brother that got it going on. That's all it seems like. You're ready to tear down another black brother that got it going on, and you follow him in every group. Almost every group. But you won't unfollow him. But you hate that he does that. You hate that he calls out Trip, but you want to follow him. So you rather me call out a 539, 3. You just rather me call out regular numbers. But I can't. I got to be harassed because I'm calling out a triple. The Alpha Omega, the jackpot. You mad because I'm keep calling out the jackpot numbers. You just want me to do a regular number. Wow, you really got your panties in a bunch. I mean, you really got a hard on for me. Your group, and now you're backing him up or her up to get off my high horse because I'm super ecstatic and happy that I done called the triple out correctly by the system of my book. Not because I just felt like calling a triple out today. I don't say go play triples in all 50 states. I'm not that type of individual. If I open up my mouth, it's big money talk. It ain't no, I just think this is good for today. No, I'm backed up behind the system. All I'm doing is talking my system. That's all I'm talking. And everybody know it. But yet, I got to get harassed because I actually told the truth. And people verified he actually told the truth. And you hate him? How about I apologize? I didn't know he actually told the truth again. I didn't know he actually really did call that triple again. I thought he was just saying something. Even when I'm just saying something, it still added up to the system, and somebody still hit in my group that has my book. Understand that much. What up, love? What up? What up? Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Sorry I had to go live so late. I was tending to my babies. I had to get the house correct. Not only am I a father, an in-home father, that these black ladies are trying to destroy, but yet you really ready to say, you know what, I'll just show everybody your damn book. Not knowing who, what, when, and where that can hurt, but yet still not really hurt someone. I mean, you still just don't know. You know, I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, y'all got to watch these agents. Y'all got to watch these agents with a profile that look like you. Just because they got a profile that look like you don't mean they for you. Don't mean they for your kind. Don't mean that they stand up with you. They don't want you to be free. They don't want you to be hitting. They don't want to turn the flip on the lottery corporation. You think they really want y'all really winning like that? They really don't. Because they really would have a method. They really would have a system. I don't see not one other group leader that really have a system that really is trying to get it out to you. Yeah, I don't want everybody to just say, give me all your money. No, I want you to say, listen to his videos. You just learned something. You just learned something. You ain't gave him $1. So, yeah, I got to be envied all across the board. Not just because of the people I call out. I got to be envied by everybody. Regular folks. Regular folks got to jump at me because I'm actually doing something correct. I'm actually going about it the right way. I'm actually standing up for black people. I'm actually creating black wealth. These people done hit for more money than I have. I done made sure people hit today for more money than I currently have. How does that happen? How unselfish is that? I can't tell you how many thousands they done hit for because of my words. And they got more money than me now. But I'm the bad guy because I called out a triple. Do you not understand that no way, shape, form you cut it or slice it that it's going to stop me? Do you not understand that? Do you not understand my supporters? Do you not understand that they would not let you play around with me? Come on. I don't care who it is. The next one and the next one. You want to have something to say? Say something that ain't right. that he ain't did correctly. Say it then. Find out is it some truth behind what he's saying. That's all I'm asking. Thank you. You like this person said, they wasted a lot of money because people don't really have a system. And I'm trying to stop that. And I'm putting a reverse on that, and those other group leaders are sending people after me. It don't take a rocket science to say, why does a regular lady just wants to go at me for actually doing something correct? For actually telling you I'm about to turn it up a notch. That's it for those group leaders. Why not keep motivating me to continue doing it the right way? I just don't get it. It gotta be you're sent after me from somebody else. You just hate success. I don't know. But anywhere it goes, I have no bad ill will against nobody. Especially when I'm me. Especially when I'm in this type of predicament. I have no bad will. No ill will against no one. I'm trying to get over this damn hurt. All this hurt from all this my idols leaving me. Two of my main idols, Nipsey and Kobe, just left me. And you really think I give a damn about a group leader? You really think these are real tears? I can't fake the funk. I'm crying for real. I'm crying for real. But still at the same time, I can't please every single body. I can't wait to tell somebody, unfollow me if you're unhappy. And they cannot unfollow me. How you end up over here in the first place if you think it's just baloney and it don't add up? How do I continue doing it for over a year straight? The best of the best can't stop me. The best group leaders can't stop me. What make you think a regular person is finna stop me? Y'all gotta show me more respect than that. You speaking on a $30,000 situation, and that's liquid. You're speaking on that. That's past tense. That's not even hoping. I'm not hoping for that. That's past tense. And you think I'm gonna let you speak ridiculous about it? I don't care if you were Bill Gates. You are not finna speak ridiculous about me or my system, no way, shape, or form. Thank you. Yes, Trip Sevens in Texas. Raggedy, hard-ass Texas. I can't say Texas is raggedy because they usually do right. But they've been holding back. They've been holding back like crazy. But what gave me the ultimate key was the ratio. The ratio gave me the ultimate indication, and everything that fell on the day of the ratio, that's in my second book. The second book is not what I'm trying to make the point of, because I really didn't want that book to be out in general. So anytime I'm referring back to the second book, it's only because that's what I'm primarily using. So even though the first book is out, I'm primarily using something off the second book that keeps me further being accurate in public. That's one thing the public don't understand. So when I'm giving out the information in the hits, I'm giving it out based off of the second book, bar none. I'm not giving out based off anything in that first book. So you're willing and ready to give away the first book. It's not going to hurt someone because you're thinking you're finna upset me because you got access to my first book. I can't have access to nothing you have. I can't have access to because it don't exist. That says a lot about the scenario. You're here because of me, not because I'm chasing you about what you did. But yes, I'm followed by over 5,000 people. Get it together. Control that hate. That's why a lot of my idols are not here because of hate. That's why a lot of, great people that travel this earth is not here because of somebody hate. Classic example, they hated Christ. What the hell you think they're going to do about you? They hated Christ. Come on now. These folks not telling y'all this stuff about me for no reason. I'm not crying for no reason, dude. I'm not that type of individual that's going to cry publicly. So if I'm crying, it really hit. It really hit hard. I'm trying to help South Carolina and North Carolina terribly. I'm trying to help y'all terribly because I don't like what North Carolina is doing. South Carolina is not so much in the crossfire because South Carolina actually was the last recent triple was there. So they're not so much in the crossfire, but North Carolina definitely is. They're giving you fake triple indicators. They just would not let you go ahead and get the triple. I guess y'all really big on the payout out there, and they're not going to let it slip up and drop. But what I can say is they can't hold out too much longer. If they continue with these correct doubles, and for the person that wants me to do a regular number or ever chase a regular number, my system publicly already provides that. Publicly. Now, as far as doubles go, you ain't finna get a lock on the doubles without knowing my system. So I'm not finna holler them out publicly because I only really holler out a run mate double. I don't use flip number doubles. I don't like flip number doubles. I don't like mirror number doubles. So if I'm hollering out some doubles, it got to be run mate doubles. So I'm going to keep my mouth closed when it comes to doubles, even though I know they're en route. I just stopped doing that because I elevated. I'm past that. I gave the rhythm out publicly that can get you that double. You just got to know what run mate numbers go with what to get the double. You get what I'm saying? But anyway it goes, I'm past that. You already know what a series is. You already know what a base number is publicly. Keep eating off of that. A lot of people will not get my books because I keep helping out publicly so much. That says more about you than it does me. You mean you're steady to get a win from me just because I'll go publicly and help you versus saying, you know what, I'm going to give you some kickback. I'm going to kick back $30, $40 because I done hit 4 or 5 times from you. 4 or 5 times over from you. I just don't want to get a book, but I'm going to show love. Or I'm going to at least check someone that wants to go against you when I know you represent the truth. I'm going to do something. I'm going to at least share your videos so other people can see you. And I'm going to tell everybody about you, even if I don't want to get a book. You know, you can leverage your getting a book purpose. If you don't get it, you can still do something for me. It's one way or another. You know, one hand helps another, and your karma has everything to do with your wins. Trust me on this. I can't help a bad karma individual continuously hit and win or feel some type of greatness when it's not destined for them to feel some type of greatness because of their karma. So I ain't got no control over that, you know. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm doing what I'm told to do by the Most High. I cannot come out and save you from your L's. You got to take an L. If it wasn't for me telling every individual, okay, it's today, it's that day, or it's that state, it's that state, then what would the world be right now? What would the lottery game be right now? You still have 5 group leaders on Georgia Lottery Crusher, on North Carolina Series Players, on every other station you can find, trying to sell you some fake shit. But by me being here, they stopped that. They stopped because they know somebody's out there doing it much better than them, doing it more accurate than them, and they really got something going on. And they're really worth something. So I'm going to stand behind him or I'm going to get out his way. That's where we're at in the game. One individual person made that happen. Me. I told you I would and I did. So, there's no love lost. Just like you follow, you can unfollow. Just like you claim somebody don't care nothing for my book, they still benefiting from my book. And not by having the book, but they're benefiting by being in a private group. That's what you're missing the point on. But yeah, trips. Keep doing you. You have a big heart helping individuals like me. One love, for sure. I sure will. Be PayPal and Cash App ready for the book. Yes, I'm glad everybody caught Texas. I really am. That made my day. I was crying for real. After I found out Texas, that was the first number after I just posted it an hour early. And people's inboxing me saying, thank you. Personal people that really personally reached out to me for Texas is thanking me like crazy. You already know I'm overwhelmed because they let it happen. And then the people that really asked me for help for Texas has just hit. After asking me for help, they just hit. Whether they got a book or not. It's the people that ain't even got books I'm helping in my private inbox. Didn't pay, did nothing. And they just got blessed. But I'm talking about women. I got another woman across the hall cussing me out and mad because I called out another triple. But she don't know I just helped 4 or 5 women get hits. Not only the women in my private group. I just helped random people. They don't know this. And that what infuriates me because they don't know what I do for the community. They just see me face to face on my public page saying, man, it feels good to call another trip. Not, oh man, how many people you just blessed. That's all I'm saying. Like, where's the critic? You criticizing me for doing something beneficial to everybody. to so many women. But yet you're over there on another side of the world saying, y'all look at him, look at that mess. Y'all really believe he gonna continue doing this? He continuously just keep calling these trips? Wait till it's a lie. Wait to catch me in a lie, then say that, then you got a better case. You're actually fighting me on something that's actually proven, and that's past tense because I already proved it, and you're ready to go at me about that. That's retarded. God damn. But anyway it goes. Much love to the haters. I need you. Continue hating. Much love to the group leaders. I need you. Continue trying. Or just join the team. You know, it's more blessings when you just join my team. I already said that to every group leader. You know, one love to everybody. There's no salt, no shade towards anybody. You know, I don't get paid for shade. I get paid to be a blessing to others, one way or another. Yes. Yeah, Michigan is getting ready. You better believe Michigan's getting ready. Michigan don't like to go really too much without a triple. They won't like go too much without a triple. So you can believe they're getting ready. I have to go over Michigan as well. As soon as something strikes my nerves again, I will give Illinois another chance. But I really don't want y'all focusing on Illinois because they're up to something, and that's terrible. What they're doing is unbelievable. So I really don't want y'all focusing on Illinois at all. I don't give a damn if they do a triple in the morning. I don't want y'all focusing on Illinois at all. And this is for the record. So yeah, they can triple all they want to. I could care less because that's just ridiculous how they doing y'all. All the states that did not get their triple this month will get their triple on early February. It should definitely hit early February like usual. That's the usual. Now all you're doing is waiting for the system to show you that it's about to hit in this state for this reason. You know, that 7 fell perfectly. I mean perfectly with the system. Missouri just got their trips not too long ago. Missouri just got their trip. So they're going to give you every indicator of that triple for the next 30 draws. So after 30 draws, that's when they're getting ready to they reset, and now they have a lot of, you need to see at least 3 or 4 series, 3 or 4 elite triple triggers in the new system triple triggers, and then you need to see a lot of run mate doubles, and there's your indicator that it's ready to triple again. And this is after that complete first 30 draw, we're talking 45, 60 for the next one. So everything that's showing after that, you're getting ready for the trip. So you refer back to the system to see what numbers need to show to get you ready for that trip in Missouri when it's time again. So in between time, it's just filler. You know, it's just randomized numbers that's just filling it up until it's ready for the triple again. So you watch your base numbers, you watch your series, and then you watch your run mate doubles. They usually come all in sync. First you get your base numbers, then you get your run mate doubles, then 3-4 draws, you get your series. That's usually how it is for the next 3-4 weeks at a time. So this week you're going to get that set. Next week you're going to get that set again. The next week after that you're going to get that set again. That's about 40 something draws. So here goes your triple getting formed now, getting in rotation with the base numbers in the series. And now you're seeing a lot of numbers repeating because they're getting ready to triple. So the repeat is the high alert that they're about to get ready for triples. The elite triple triggers and the new system triple triggers is the other alert that it's about time now. The doubles that keep repeating with the 7s is letting you know, okay, we're just a few draws off. Then the elite triples come right back around again, and then voila, 4 or 5 draws later, there's your triple in lieu to the rotation system, to the ratio of the second book. So now the ratio going to hit with that triple, and then it's going to just show you, okay, that's the number that it's going to jump off of at this exact many draws away from that number. It's going to jump off of that number. So that whole day, you can say, well, get ready for a triple. It should be tripling this day of by way of the system. And then voila, you have something like this that happened today in Texas, the sevens. That's all that happens. So anytime I'm saying, yeah, they're in rotation, that means they have the green light to go ahead and drop it by the rules in the book. Now, it depends on the payout, which one they drop. It depends on the system and the payout. The system said sevens in Texas, and they did right by the system. But they, excuse me, they could have dropped any triple. They could drop any triple with the lowest payout, and that's what you got to understand. You know, on 5 dimes, it's only a quarter to play triples. That's $2.50, if I'm not mistaken. $2.50 to cover all triples in Texas on 5 dimes. That's a blessing. $5 to cover all triples in the store, 50 cents straight. You ain't got to worry about straight box or none of that. Just 50 cents straight. You know? So I don't get people sometimes when they're mad that you have the system to triples and they want you to stop doing what you stand on. That you got the baddest system out there, bar none. I don't get that. I just don't. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you for supporting me. I really do. Excuse me. Let me get this situated. I'm trying to continue being a blessing. I really am. Excuse me. I had to turn the camera around. I'm trying to read these questions. Was for 330. Congratulations. Dang, that's a good hit. For the 911, that was a good, man, that's a good hit. And that's a good number for many reasons. A number like 911 and 711 is some of the key indicator numbers that you're getting ready soon enough for triples. So remember that. GA 343, okay, not bad. Let me look at Michigan really quick. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up. $411 and 035. Okay. I understand the 0 and the 5. The 3 is in the center. Okay. Well, the 035 is really the ratio at work. Well, if you know about the ratio in the second book, this is why I refer, because it's the baddest thing, okay? It is the creme de la creme. So I'm going to always keep referring back to the second book because that's what's the knowledge I was using. I was saying, okay, I let the first book out for the pick 3 and the pick 4. But I'm using second book knowledge, advanced knowledge, on top of the pick 3 knowledge. So anytime I'm ever going to tell you about something, I'm using my knowledge referring back from the second book, not the first. So I'm not trying to, win fame off of the second book. I'm just telling you it's already in the second book. It's already stamped and approved. So when it keeps hitting, I got the right to come on public and say, voila, again, my second book is the reason why I knew it was going to do what it was going to do. I just don't chase regular numbers, and I don't advise nobody to chase regular numbers like 035. But 035 went exact with the ratio. It's simply just, once you see the ratio, you'll see exactly what they did. And that's usually what they do. It says nobody knew to go back to there to refer to the current next hit. And that's what's priceless about it. It's not 50 pages long. Every page is priceless. But I put a stamp on it saying, you know what, you can get it for around, a contribution of this, that, and the third. But it's really priceless, every page of it. But again, you'll come to find that out later on down the years when somebody's giving me a Nobel Peace Prize, giving me my flowers while I'm here. Then you say, okay, now I see it was really that important, or was really that much of a big deal, even though it's not 50 pages long. So that's all I'm saying. You got to understand that I'm doing everything calculated, and it's very powerful what I'm doing. It's very much worth everything I'm doing it for. Trust me on this. So, yes, the 035, I understand it now with the ratio system, but it's far from 411 turn it into 035. The 0 represented the double, the 5 represented the double. Where does the 3 come from? Where does 3 come from? Back, if you refer back to the ratio, you'll see where the 3 came in at. But anyway it goes, I don't care for regular numbers. I'll alert you when it's time for triple. 035 all means triple. Understand that. The 0 means double. The 3 means triple itself. The 5 means double. They need a number to turn into. Since they don't have a whole number to turn into that don't mean double, that don't mean triple, then it's only a triple representation. So they're saying that it can triple next draw because you already got the 411. The 411 can turn into trip 1s. The 411 can turn into trip 4s. And a few other numbers, but I don't want to give out those numbers. Exact. If you're going to play a trip, you're going to play all trips anyway by nature. But yeah, it can turn into a triple easily. Anytime you get the 4, 1, and the 1, the ones are not a number. So it's turning into the whole number. That whole number being that 4 that's leading, that's trip 4s. So in a great world, they would drop trip 4s next. But we'll see what they do. They usually go with the lowest payout. So again, I understand the position that Michigan is in. I understand all the people that's going to leech off of the information that's not going to return the favor. It's okay. I'm here to bless you. But be a blessing to me also, via PayPal or Cash App, or share my video or something. One hand helps another. And shout out to every supporter that ever got a book, every supporter that's getting books, because they help me to continue going live publicly for everyone. That's one thing you don't understand. Their past contributions helps me continue going live for the public and gives me the fire to want to go live for the public. Because if it wasn't for the contributions, I wouldn't be doing this. Because it's like, dang, I know already set and hit every goal I wanted to hit. I can now sit back, relax, and go say, you know what, let me chase the deal. Let me chase the investment company. Let me do everything else I ever wanted to do in life. I'm doing this on the back of my VIPs and my supporters that continue to bless me, and I'm going to continue publicly blessing everyone. So when somebody comes at me, understand that you're messing with their blessing of me because they already paid for their future blessings through me. That's all I'm saying. It's a big chain, and you're trying to step in between progress. So I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack vigorously. Not trying to diminish you, but I'm going to take you speaking on a $30,000 situation. I'm not going to take nothing lightly. Nothing. Once you have a $30,000 situation going on, then you can upfront and say whatever you want. I won't change nothing cosmetically about me if I don't want to. So I'm going to be like this tomorrow and the day after. Like it or love it. Yeah, that's called confidence. That lady should get some of it. VA got 4447 Sunday night. Understandable. The 7 is the shadow number. Technically, the 4 is the shadow number. So it just dropped 447, and basically that's it. So that has everything to do with every other number that's coming behind it. The last number in the 4-digit usually dictates the first number in the 4-digit that's to come. So the next number, the next draw, that last number in that pick 4 usually dictates the next number. It usually carries over. So you got to be mindful of stuff like that also. That's in the book also, no worries. Texas was 511. So are you saying trips again soon? If they don't base number, you definitely can get trips again soon because they held out so long. If they drop 511, that's good money. I'm glad that they did. That's just saying trip ones. So why would they drop 511 in lieu of trying to say, well, that's trip ones in another language? Well, how does the ones connect with the 7s? How does 511 connect with that triple that just fell? It's all tied into each other. Let me see what else they dropped throughout that day on Texas. Let's see here. Because I guarantee you it's something correct. Because it does a certain type of chain reaction after a triple hits. You get a certain type of chain reaction every time, every state. You get a certain type. That means it's not going to fall far. The apple won't fall far from the tree. So that's why I say even if you miss the triples, like if you miss the triples in Illinois Everybody that's smart enough and has the book know how to come back behind that triple and rack up. Because they're going to do the same thing in every state after every triple. But then again, I'm only big on hitting the triple, not the, in between numbers. But the doubles, like again, I'm big on doubles. I'm big on run mate doubles. If you're still using run mate doubles, you need to hit today, majorly, everywhere. It's only $2.50 to play those doubles. So if it's 25 cents on 5 dimes to play the doubles, that's $2.50. And I think they give you double the pay if I'm not correct. If I'm not wrong, they give you double pay for those run mate doubles. So you're tearing the doubles up like crazy on 5 dimes, getting I don't know how much money on 5 dimes off of a 25-cent bet, off of a $2.50 bet. And my system gets you pretty much accurate with every double that should be coming next by way of the system. That makes it so much easier to only put 3-4 doubles on the plate and then just run those 25-cent doubles like crazy 10-15 times if you want. That ain't much money at all. That might be like $7, and you can play it 15 times. What's 15 times that double amount you get for that quarter bet? It's insane. So you're really thinking like triples is the biggest money, but it's really not. The system creates the biggest money for you depending on what's your specialty about it. If your specialty is only finding the triple, that's just your specialty about it. But if your specialty is collecting after a triple, then you already know how to go about it by way of I'm going to keep using my run mate doubles and I'm going to keep using those base numbers. And I already know within this many draws it's going to hit again. And if I check the ratio system, it's going to show me that these doubles need to be hitting again. It's all the same thing. It's super easy. After you really get the concept, it's really super easy. Florida 689. Okay. So Texas had 889 after the sevens. Okay, that's pretty much the one digit apart system. The one digit apart system come in to where the digits are one digit apart. But technically they tried to give you another triple and they had to throw that triple off because it's stuck on a triple wave. So now we know the doubles came right behind it. But no, that is not the run mate doubles. That is not. That is the triple. Really trying to give you the triple. Nines usually show after double sevens. You usually get a 9 or a 3 and a 4. So 3 and a 4 is a product of 9 in a certain light. So you can sure enough see either or. But then they follow back up with 322. That's technically the twin to 889 if you really understand the rules of engagement when it comes to these doubles. That's technically its twin. I'm not going to further elaborate on that, but just know the system felt correct when they dropped 322. And then 511, 511 is a reflection of the triple that just dropped the sevens. And you can still get the double ones because of the one up and one down. And then if you think about it, what's the one digits that's left that did not drop yet? And that is the number 1. So when you run in doubles, you say, okay, number 1 needs to double. What needs to double with the number 1? Well, what stops the wave? The 2, 5, or the 0. So you could have got 211. You could have got the 511 or the 011. Yet they dropped the 511, and it could have went vice versa. It could have went 551 or the 511. You still would have been good money because you know exactly what stops the wave. Double brought double. So if double brought double, they need a 5 to stop the wave or a 7. They did not drop the 7 because the 7 fell with the triple. They dropped the 5. And now all you're doing is doing what with the 5? Doubling it. It's really simple once you know about it. Once you really know the ins and outs, it's really simple. So you'll stop chasing simple numbers. You want a little, you want to make it a little tough. So you're going to want to chase the triples by your competitive nature. You're not going to want to say, well, I really care about series. No, I don't really care about series. It's not really important. That triple is what I care about. That's the only competition. That's the only battle I can really see. Doubles ain't the battle. The base numbers ain't the battle, So, of course, base numbers are coming up real soon. And if they don't, they're going to mess around and give you another triple because they're getting all these doubles back to back. You need a lot of doubles to bring about another triple. So understand that much. So they ain't got no choice but to stop it. Or else it's going to double again. So they better stop it quick, fast, and in a hurry. So anytime you see 5s, you usually see 9s. You can even see trip 9s because they got trip 7s. So further down the line, if they were doing it correctly, they would drop trip 9s because they just got trip 7s because 7s follow 9s. 9s follow 7s in that type of form. So I would be more inclined to play 9s. Plus, tomorrow is the 29th. 2 double the 9 is trip 9s. 29th, the 2 double the 9, that's trip 9s. 511, that's like a cousin to trip 9s in so many ways. 5-9 run mate, understand this much. 5-9 run mate, now double it. 599, 559, that's trip 5s or trip 9s. It's that simple. It's telling on itself. That's what a lot of people still don't understand. These numbers are telling on itself. When I'm seeing it, it's telling me it's telling on itself. Like, you know it's about to do it again if they don't stop it right. So now I got to come relay the message. Y'all, they about to do it again if they don't stop it. Well, what the hell would they stop it with? Oh, your system, base numbers, run mates, or series, or the 7 or the 5. So they have to stop it. So the 5 can carry over instead of the 1 carrying over because the 1s had doubled. So the oddball number being the first number, the number 5, may be the number that carry over. Now, if the number 5 carry over, you got the chance to get trip 5. You got the chance to get 595. You got the chance to get 543. You got the chance to get 567 and 564. Those are your series. You got the opportunity to get all of these numbers based off that number 5 carrying over. And that's when it becomes too easy. So understand that much. Yeah, 991 in North Carolina is great. They did that perfectly. I can't tell y'all more about it, but they did that perfectly. Now, what kills me, if somebody wants to share my knowledge publicly to diss me, you're only going to make people really gravitate to me because they're going to find out I really was telling the truth. You're going to publicly give me more fame by trying to hurt me by saying, I might just put your book out there. So they could really run to me like crazy and say, damn it, you figured it out. They're only on the fence because they don't have my book to know I really figured it out. So you finna publicly try to help show them my book so they could really run to me and say, God damn it, boy, you really figured that out. You really figured it out. Like, oh my God. Now, what about the second book you were telling me about? Oh, so you want the second book. You can't get the second book without the first book. So they still got to refer back to me to get the first book to ever get the second book. And you're trying to do me some type of harm by giving out the first book. It don't work in your favor. I'm guarantee you. It is chess. It is not checkers. Denzel Ben told you that shit. And I'm out this motherfucker.